What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to make a tattoo parlor. Now, there will be an interior for this, it's just not in this video, because splitting up things is fun. Pre-alpha interior will also be after this, just because I know at least one person here is going to be curious on that, so I'm going to get that out of the way. But yeah, here it is. I kind of try to go the more old style. I don't have a ton else to say about this. I mean, it's cool, it's alright, it exists, it's a build. But yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space name is a 28 by 36, and the materials we're needing to start off are, let's open the menu, that'd be a good idea. Brick block, yellow concrete, yellow terracotta, red sandstone walls, black stained glass panes, black stained glass, dark oak doors. You need quartz slabs and quartz blocks. I'm just going to get out quartz slabs to save that. Am I going to do that? Yeah, because... Am I? No, I'll just get out quartz blocks as well. Or block of quartz, whatever you want to call it. There's no point in saving that inventory space. It's not going to do us any good. Anyway, starting from the front left-hand corner of your 28 by 36 grid coffee mate, you want to start by counting back by 2 and right by 1 and going right. You want to place... Hold on, I actually don't know this number. That's awkward. You want to place 20 brick blocks. I always feel awkward when it's a perfect number and I'm like, I don't know what this number is. Then go right from that with 3 block of quartz and then 3 brick blocks. We're just going to start right off with that block of quartz. Bring each block of quartz forward by 1 and then surround that in quartz slabs at the front, left, and right. Like so. Also bring the back 3 quartz blocks back by 1 each, and then you want to place going left to right or right to left on top of that back row. Doesn't matter. Place black glass, dark oak door, black glass. Bring each black glass up by 3, and then the door can come up with 2 black glass. The last 4 things you have in your inventory you're already done with, so get rid of them. And get out in their place. Birch slabs, which we'll literally need for 5 seconds. Mangrove stairs. And we'll go mangrove planks, I guess. On the top row of that black glass, place in front of each block an upside down birch slab. Get rid of your birch slabs, and I would also push the mangrove forward, and then get out a case of planks and a case of slabs. I'm telling you, it's a revolving door. It always is. Yeah. Anyway, on the left and the right, you want to bring the brick blocks, the furthest left and furthest right brick block on this front row up with 6 yellow concrete. Then you want to place on top of the bottom row of brick a row of yellow terracotta. Make sure to not go on top of that block of quartz. And then going left to right on top of this, now you want to place 2 yellow terracotta, red sandstone wall, 2 black stained glass panes, red sandstone wall, 2 black stained glass panes, red sandstone wall, 2 black stained glass panes, red sandstone wall, 2 yellow terracotta, red sandstone wall, 2 black stained glass panes, red sandstone wall, yellow terracotta, skip over the doorway, and then 2 more yellow terracotta. I have this gap here just because I wanted this window to be next to the doors, well, I probably should have pushed it 1 more to the left, but whatever, it looks fine. Copy that row 2 more times. If you want to try pushing that, you can. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am today. Today's been I am for the most part. I can't say I am. That's not allowed. I don't know why I've made that a thing, but I have. It's been pretty good for a Thursday. Thursday's always that, like, day that teases you. It's just, like, kind of bullying. I don't know. Okay. There's 2 things you can do here. You can place 2 rows of yellow terracotta, or you can place a row of mangrove and then a row of yellow terracotta. Doesn't actually make much of a difference. I think I did mangrove originally. I'm gonna do here 2 rows of yellow terracotta on top of that. Like so. And then up diagonally to the left from the furthest left window, you want to place a mangrove stair facing left. And up diagonally to the right from the top of the doorway, you want to place a mangrove stair facing right. And then connect them together with mangrove stairs facing forward. Just kind of splits up the color a little bit. That's why I said you could do mangrove, so you don't have that kind of harsh transition underneath here. But I think yellow terracotta will be better for the inside, which I am making, by the way, if I didn't mention that in the intro, which I most likely did, so you're getting to hear it again. Now, this is where a little bit of subjectiveness comes in. If you're not going to follow my interior, make this whatever size you want. I made it a certain size. So what you want to do is you want to, at the left and the right, you want to go back from the back brick blocks with 32 additional brick blocks. On either side. And then I connected them together at the back. Whoopsies, not exactly like that. So now you have a rectangle. Back 2 corners bring up with 6 yellow concrete. And then the 3 walls you want to bring up with 6 yellow terracotta per brick block. You can add windows if you want to add windows, I just didn't. It also depends where you have this, like assuming you have this in a city, just like, I don't know, on your city street or whatever. Kind of like one of the little base shops and stuff they have. Obviously, if there's things either side of it, don't do that, but if you have an open side, you know, you could use the open side. This is, I feel like, something that would be better in a city rather than kind of, or like in a tiny shopping center. Although this kind of is a weird style for a shopping center, I can't lie. But it's got that, like, it's got that old feel, like an older build that I would make. But it's updated. It's an improved old build. And there's Cracker Barrel, by the way. I hate that Cracker Barrel. 90% of the stuff in this area sucks. Like, look at the suburban houses back there. Like, what even are those? This is the old side of the world. I was over here because I just did Red Robin last, and I have a remake diner in this area as well, and I have something else in this area. Which, you know, I'm just trying to stay in the area for that. So, what we're going to do next kind of has some weird detailing that's going to happen, but not right now. So, I'm going to ignore that detailing and then just pretend that it doesn't exist. You want to, along the top row of that wall, you want to go all the way around the building, place a row of upside down acacia slabs. Again, if you're in kind of a weird area where you have like shopping center and buildings next to it, obviously you shouldn't do all sides. This step isn't as important for that. It's more so important for the front. You don't even need the extra block if you'd like. If you're in a tight space and you're like, I can't go that extra block, then you don't have to. It really doesn't matter because it's just gonna, like, you have the space, basically. I made it so you have the space. That wasn't the intention, but, you know. Frick, let's see if I can count this. Ready? The left, right, and back you want to bring up with 5 acacia planks per upside down acacia slab. Not the front, except for the left and right blocks of the front. Those do want to be, but not the actual front. The front is blank for now, and then it will end up being blue terracotta, which we don't have. I wanted to go with more like colorfulness in this, but also not too bright of colors because tattoos aren't really like happy rainbow stuff, you know. It's got those like darker colors, which I think which is why I'm using mainly terracotta. The concrete, which I use blue concrete as well, which will come a factor in a minute here. I really only did those just so I can, or just to kind of, you know, highlight, just have some highlights. Just kind of make it artsy, except also not too artsy. Which is also why you'll see another orange block come in with the acacia. Just waxed copper. What you want to do then is you want to place a row of acacia slabs on top of that top row of acacia planks, and then you do want to connect this across the front. So it kind of gives you a box, basically. Or I guess an outline, a frame at the front. Just like that. Now it looks kind of dumb, so you want to bring the bottom and the top rows of acacia slabs just in with another row of slabs, and the bottom will be normal from the top will be upside down. Just so you kind of have a little bit more of a consistent framework happening. Why does this remind me of my my new fire station? I mean, quote unquote new. It's still pretty old. There you go. just so we don't have to get out the acacia slabs again, I'm gonna fill in the ceiling with acacia slabs just to get it out of the way. I don't know why we're doing the whole letter thing last. We just can. But if you want to wait on this, you can wait on this. I just don't want to have to touch the acacia slabs again, and I want to just do a fresh swipe of the inventory, which will allow that to happen. Unless we screw up, then we'll need the acacia back, which you'll see why later. And I guess we'll just grab the blocks in the order that we're going to need them. That seems logical. I said the hopeful. I don't think I did yet. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. No, I did say that. Frick. Did I? No, yeah, I did. God dang it. I was like, no, I wouldn't have had an opportunity to say that, but I was like, no, yeah, I remember saying that. I'm tired. That's my excuse. Man, frickin' daylight savings has screwed me up so bad because, like, before it was like, ah, yes, nice, bright and early, the sun's out every time I woke up. But now it's not, and then also having, you know, not getting enough sleep on the, on vacation with the cruise. It just absolutely, like, right when I was about to catch up, it was like, oh, here's daylight savings. Which, I think the night of, you gained an hour. Yeah, because 6 became 5. So you lost an hour. But, still, that doesn't really matter that much, because it was a weekend, so I could have just slept an extra hour. School night, whenever it's a school night and it's daylight savings, man, that's brutal. Like, it's just not even fun. I mean, it's never fun, but it's extra not fun. Alright, that doesn't even change the lighting, and I don't like that. Anyway, you should have this. That's great grammar. What is this on my pants? What did you do? What? Alright, clear inventory and get out blue terracotta. This is like the first time we're using 90% of these blocks in a tutorial. Blue concrete. Frick, I already screwed up. Smooth quartz blocks. Smooth quartz stairs. Smooth quartz slabs. I actually got smooth quartz. Okay, I did. Look like quartz for some reason. Waxed, weathered, no, not weathered, waxed cut copper slabs. I'm so used to saying weathered. Every time I'm getting them, I'm using weathered. And I think that's it. Yeah. You want to do a block back, because you obviously can't really do it successfully in line. You want to block back behind this, you want to frick. See, I told you you'd need acacia if you screwed up. You want to fill this in with blue terracotta. That was really bad, too. That was a bad start. Just like this. Now we can make the letters, which... These are a little bit more interesting than usual, because I didn't go any type of, actualityness with these letters. These are just kind of whatever I felt like making them. Come to the far left blue terracotta. The first full block that you can highlight, that's this one. You want to count right by 3. And going up, place 3 smooth quartz blocks. And then left and right of that, you want to place upside down smooth quartz stairs that face into that. So that gives you kind of this. It looks like a telephone on a stick. That's my best way to describe it. Leave a 2 block gap from the bottom of that and place 2 smooth quartz stairs facing into each other. Bring the left one up with a slab and the right one up with another stair facing left. And then bring the slab and the stair each up with a normal slab, so it'll be 2.5 blocks tall, and there's an A. Or backwards 6 if you're feeling that. Leave again a 2 block out from the bottom of that Y, so that's what you're trying in this, and you want to place 3 smooth quartz blocks moving up. Bring the top block left and right with smooth quartz slabs, and bring the bottom block right with a normal slab as well, like so. Leave a 2 block out from the bottom of that, place 3 blocks moving up. Top block left and right with slab, bottom block right with slab. 1 block out from the bottom of that, place 2 blocks moving up and then a slab. Bring the slab right 2. Down with 2 blocks and then left with a slab. 1 block out from the bottom of that, go 2 blocks moving up, slab. Right with 2 slabs, down with 2 blocks and then left with a slab. There you go. That looks so bland and boring. We don't like bland and boring here. So, I don't know how to describe this properly, to be honest. But basically, each smooth quartz block, where there is a block that is a half a block away from the acacia, where there's anything that's half a block away from the acacia, except for the uppercase T, I did that weird. You want to break the acacia slab closest to that. So you see, for the uppercase T, it's the block. It's actually, for some reason for this, it's below the smooth quartz block, and it's also left and right by one, and then above the T, it's all three as well. Or, I guess just all three, so it's like that. The A, it's just at the bottom because this is a full block here, technically speaking. The lowercase t's, it's under the block in the slab, and then above the block at the top. Like that. And then the O, it's just underneath. It'll give you this. It kind of gives you these weird indents. If you want to leave it like that, that actually does kind of look sick. But what I did was I filled in those with waxed cut copper slabs. They have to be waxed or else you'll get that dumb green look, and we're not looking for green. We're looking for just enough of a contrast to the orange, or just enough of, I guess, a highlight on the orange. You can see how much that kind of just highlights the letters. And that's all I did for that. Now, I also... This is a weird one to explain because of the way that some of the letters work with it. But basically, the row right of the blocks, if there is a block of smooth quartz, to the right of it, you're going to want to break the blue terracotta. Only to the far right of the letters. You're not breaking inside the O's, and you're actually not breaking right of these slabs here. You are breaking above these smooth quartz slabs, though, for the tops of the O's, because you break across the top as well. So for the O's, it's going to be like this, and if I look at the back side, it's kind of like an F. And then for the two lowercase t's, it's just behind the slabs on the right, like that, and then it will go up to the top, and it will go left. I believe by one, yeah, so it's just one there. And it's basically just above each top block or slab, and then just right of that most right row of the letters. So you will have, whoopsies, that's a little too far. I'll have this. And then for the uppercase T, this is the same, so it's just these three, and then the three at the top. So it gives you this. All those gaps you want to fill in with blue concrete. And this just kind of makes the letters pop a little bit more, make them have almost depth. It's not really depth, though, because depth is more... There's more to depth rather than a flat wall, in case that wasn't obvious. But it kind of does give the letters a little bit of like a contrast, or a higher contrast. It gives the letters something to stick out on, rather than just the blue terracotta, you know? It brings more, like, attention to them. And you can see, if you don't like that, remove it. I think it looks pretty cool, though, especially with, like, the lowercase a. I think the lowercase a looks cool with it. Some of them are a little strange, but overall, I think it looks better that way. Although, again, that's definitely subjective. It's just enough to where I think it's good, but it's not, like, too much. You could even use purple concrete. That's an interesting thought. But, yeah, that was really quick. Once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your tattoo parlor complete. Again, there will be an interior for this. I'm not sure when that will drop. That will kind of, smash... or that will kind of be smashing the inside of pre-alpha, because interior should be after this, is probably what you'll see. I don't know. There might be something else thrown in the middle of this, or, yeah. So somewhere in here, there'll be something else thrown in. But, I think that's what you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.